Hi chums, I had to start the video about 15 times there because whenever I turn the screen towards myself, all the information disappears along the bottom, so I don't know if the camera's actually working or not, but so it's going now, right. Is that kind of a confession? And I don't make many confessions, you know. What's wrong, I'm just standing on a mat here. I've got one of those mats that keeps your feet warm, and it was just a bit off of sitting on the edge of it. Anyway, I've done a wee project, and my friend Rodney's not well. He has been well for a few days, and he was texting me there during the week and telling me how sick he was and stuff, and I've been very considerate and commiserating with him and telling him I hoped he got better and all the rest of it. And then he said, he's bored to tears, absolutely bored to tears, and then he said to me, "What are you at?" And I said, "I'm doing a project." And he went, "Oh right, what's that?" And as soon as he said that, the devil on this shoulder said, "Don't tell him." And the guardian angel on this shoulder, she said, "Oh no, do tell him." And the devil went, "Don't tell him, torture him." And the guardian angel went, "They'll tell him, you don't know how sick Rodney is, and it could maybe cheer him up." And the devil is going, "Don't be such a wuss, torture him." So we'll listen to the devil, because he's more fun than she is. So he said to me, "What's the project?" And I said, "What sort of project?" And I went, "It's a secret project." And he went, "What do you mean a secret project? What is it?" And I said, "I can't tell you, it's a secret." So that's been going on for 4 days, if you're wanting to know what this secret project is. So that was fair enough, and the phone went this morning around lunchtime. Now I was making a cup of tea. I'm just opening the thing up here just to get the wording for you. And it went off and it beeped, and I knew it was Rodney because my other mates have got them silenced because they've got this garage gang, the Rossi fan club, a group WhatsApp, and it just goes all day long like an alarm clock going off. So they're silenced. So I know if it beeps, it's going to be Rodney probably at this stage because we update every day. So I said to Rosemary, "That's probably Rodney. He's on to tell me how he is and to ask me how this secret project's going." So sure enough, he said, "How's things?" And I said, he told me it's good. "And how's the secret project? Is it done?" And I went, "Yep, it's done. The secret project is done, but I'm thinking of starting another one this afternoon." And he said to me, "Oh right." He says, "I'm learning something here. There's an old saying, age and treachery always overcomes youth and skill." So I decided I'm going to show my secret project because my conscience has got the better of me, Rodney. So I'm going to show it now. So all the machines have been moved into the other side now. Most of the machines now still looks like a shit heap, but it's a shit heap that you can walk through now. So I'm going to I have to move the camera now because I have to point it somewhere else. So give me a wee second here. I'm going to talk to you while I'm doing it. So you'll see here as I move things about that it's that the place definitely has changed a wee bit. There's my workbench. Look at the workbench, isn't that super? And anything in the workbench, that's basically drills and screws and things up there. Those are only temporary until they get another place for them, you know. I'm just trying to see where I'm going to point this at. I think I'll point that about there. Right, that'll do well. Turn this screen. I'm learning how to use this camera still. Right, that's the screen turn. Now I have to try and get up here without getting killed. Okay, so my secret project. On this end of the bench up here, this was a complete shit heap up at this end because everything just got thrown in there because I didn't know what else to do with it. So an awful lot of lumber. So what I did was I built a lumber cart. So these are all my wood turning blanks. I have got hundreds of blanks that I didn't even realise I had. You see, I would buy a couple of blanks every time I'm up in the woodshed, and if you go there 50 times a year, well that's 100 blanks, and I've been going there for 4 years. I've got blanks everywhere, but we don't use our blanks in case, well I don't, in case I damage them and don't get the result I want. So I'm turning crappy wood rather than turning nice wood. Like there's a piece of what? A piece of nice elm there. There's African, American walnut and everything, you know. So that was my secret project, Rodney. You are happy now, are you? I'll just turn this back up again here. So, as I say, I made that trolley, and it means I can throw stuff onto that trolley. It's all sitting where I can get it. Now I've still got a lot of wood, but just even getting that stuff out of the road and that space utilised has meant that I can concentrate on getting other things cleared up. Now I have another space bigger than that one, no, but the same size at this far end of the bench. So I might put another trolley in there. I'm not sure yet, because I'm thinking of a compressor going in there. So that's it. Do you want this? I want to see how many minutes I've got left here. Just a wee second to turn this thing here a bit. See, I can't see unless I turn the camera off. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do another video later on, okay? But Rodney, that's what the secret project was. I was building that tool rack out of skids that Ricky got us. Do you remember the skids that he got out of the industrial complex? So I used some of the ones, and most of the ones I used had got a V cut on one side of them, so they were no good for turning, but they're now turned into that trolley. So it'll do my job for a long time, and I screwed everything together, and I didn't bother gluing it in case I take it apart sometime, but I'm not going to take that apart, you know, so I should have glued it at the same time. But anyway, if it starts coming apart, I'll do it then, you know. So there you are, folks, that's it. General update, everything's grand. My mother's really, really well. Since Christmas, she has had 2 more scares. Then she got cellulitis and the sole of her right foot came off. Then she got oedema, I think it is, and her face all swelled up on the right-hand side, and her right leg swelled up. She got medication for that. So at the moment, she's on bed rest in the afternoon. But other than that, she's up for her breakfast, up for her lunch, and she gets up again in the evening for a while after for her dinner, or evening dinner. And then she goes back to bed around 7 o'clock or so. And she's as happy as can be. She's great. Now, I haven't seen a lot of her because I've still got this. Everybody that went to see my mother has got this chest complaint thing, you know. So I haven't been in. I've been with her, seeing her, but I've been standing talking like this distance away, about 1.5 meters, 2 meters away, because I don't want to maybe infect her again, you know. So that's where we are. I'm working here. I'm working very hard here at the moment. Well, hard for me is not what I did 25, 30 years ago. But hard for me now is working until I'm nearly done, which is not, you know, big strong man. No, that's not anymore, you know. There's no more lifting engines and stuff anymore, so give me a hand with this, you know. So pride is a terrible thing. It's enough. And see all you young men who are out there working like bulls and bullying into jobs, it's going to happen to you too, you know. So there you go, that's life. Right. Where do we go from here? We go turn this thing off, get it uploaded to keep Rodney happy. I'll tell you what, you see this high def video work, it sure eats up batteries. That battery was full when I started and it's down to 3 bars out of 4, quarter gone already. Okay, all the best now, bye bye, and I hope that 2017 has been kind, or as kind as it can be to you so far. All the best now, bye bye.